that Nintendo Direct that we just got was terrible. Okay, terrible. It was worse than my current hair situation right now. Okay, let's just get that out the way. And I'm sure my friends are kind of happy that I'm doing this video because they love my angry rant videos. Okay, they love my angry rant videos, but you have Nintendo hype up this Nintendo Direct because we haven't had one in a while. You know, everyone has been bitching on the internet. Where's Nintendo Direct? Where's the new Nintendo Direct? We need more Nintendo Direct. So everyone's been bitching about it. We finally get one. Nintendo's like, it's going to be 50 minutes long, which it was. It was 50 minutes long. And you think, okay, that's a long video, so there's got to be a lot of stuff to talk about there. And then you tend to forget that Nintendo also has a handful of shit, okay? A handful of shit that they like to try to stuff down your throat and make you want to buy it, okay? So it never occurred to me until I started watching it. And I'm seeing all the stuff that they're revealing. And it's like, what was the point of doing a whole direct for 50 minutes long to show what they showed? There was really nothing impressive, okay? Nothing at all. You know, you got another trailer for Monster Hunter, which, I'm sorry, but I can't name maybe like 5 people who play Monster Hunter, okay? I know maybe one person who plays Monster Hunter, okay? So I don't know who's really crazy about Monster Hunter. Granted, the trailer did look good. The graphics, if it is going to be the same for in-game play, look good, fine, whatever. And I love Capcom, you know, so whatever, we'll put that out the way. But they got that working title game called something Triangle or Triangle something strategy, some shit, I don't fucking know. Just call it Fire Emblem, okay? That's basically what it was. It was Fire Emblem mixed with Octopath Traveler, okay? And it's from Square Enix, so it has that same art style as Octopath Traveler. But what the fuck was that shit? Who's really gonna buy a shit like that and really, you know, put the time into it? They have the demo coming out today, and it said that with the demo you can send feedback so they can take your feedback and try to make the game better for release. But was it Strategy Triangle? I don't remember what the fuck it's called. It was a stupid ass fucking name. And a working title. Granted, some working titles are actually a decent working title. But come on, like Spider-Man before it was titled as Marvel Spider-Man, it was Spider-Man PS4 working title. And that's just straight to the point. Spider-Man working title, and it became Spider-Man either way, okay? So who's gonna buy that shit, okay? Then you got No More Heroes 3. If you're a fan of No More Heroes 3, whatever, you know, I don't really care for it, so I wasn't really looking forward to that. They showed some free updates for Animal Crossing. Fine, Animal Crossing is a fun game. It's fun, it's a relaxing game, whatever, fine. They got Mario updates you can play, you know, with Mario stuff in the game. Fine, whatever. But a lot of people in the live chat was constantly chatting on the, you know, the chat saying, you know, Breath of the Wild 2, new Pokemon game, Bayonetta 3, all this other stuff that we haven't heard anything yet. And they had the nerve to actually get one of the guys from the Zelda team come out and say, I know you were expecting to hear Breath of the Wild 2 news because I'm showing up here, but we don't have any news for you yet. Instead, we have a remake of a previous Zelda game. What was it? Was it Skyward Sword? I think they were they're doing a HD release of. Now, it didn't look good to me, okay? I never played them. I think the only Zelda game I played fully beginning to end was Breath of the Wild. Aside from that, I did play Ocarina of Time. I did get some good amount of hours in Ocarina of Time. I actually enjoyed Ocarina of Time. But this game looked really stupid, and they were really pushing for the motion controls of the Joy-Cons to be able to use your sword and shield. Who wants to use motion controls anymore? I get that the Switch has the Joy-Cons and they have motion controls and blah, 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 blah. But no one plays motion controls. No one cares about motion controls. I always hate watching YouTubers who say, oh, this game doesn't have gyro controls for aiming. Who the fuck cares? Who aims with gyro controls? Nobody aims with gyro controls. You aim with the right fucking stick. That's how you fucking aim in shooting games. So I don't see why we need to use motion controls to play with a fucking sword. Then they had a Star Wars game they showed. I don't remember what it was called, but it's a free-to-play game, which, sure, free-to-play, it may not be good. It's going to have a lot of microtransactions, but it's free. Star Wars, cool. No gameplay footage of it at all. And it's coming out in a few months, you know. No gameplay footage? We got gameplay footage for games that won't come out till next year. You tell me there's no gameplay for this game? We don't know. I think it's based in the Clone War era, based on what we saw in the trailer. But come on, they had this other game they're releasing. I don't remember what it's fucking called. It's like Overwatch, but with dodgeball. Who the fuck cares? This ain't gym class. I don't want to play a gym class game on my Switch. And then you got Mario Golf. Mario Golf. Who the fuck plays Mario Golf? Okay, maybe Mario Tennis because people like Mario Tennis. Maybe the baseball one. Maybe the soccer one. But who the fuck plays Mario Golf? Who's out there saying I want Mario Golf? I can't wait for Mario Golf. Ooh, look, Mario Golf. Woohoo! No, we don't fucking care. Okay, I know you're gonna say, oh, if you don't like any of the games, you don't gotta buy them. Well, who the fuck are you to tell me what to do with my money? Okay, who the fuck are you to say don't spend my money on different things? Okay, you don't know me. You don't have control over my finances. You don't put the hours I put into work to be able to earn my money to then do what the fuck I want with my money. Okay, that's not the point of this video. The point is we were promised a Nintendo Direct, which we got one, fine, and it was gonna be a long one, which it was, but we didn't get anything good. It's one of those topics where it's like you can have a lot of something shitty or a small amount of something great. And I'm sure a lot of people are going to agree with me. We rather have the small amount of something great rather than the 50 minutes of shit we got. Okay, the Direct ended with Splatoon 3, which I haven't played the Splatoon games. I don't really care for them. This one, it did have a weird intro because it did have a bit of a post-apocalyptic vibe to it. I was assuming it was going to look like a open world Splatoon. That would have been an interesting idea. I would probably buy it if that was the idea, but it's probably still going to be the same team-based shooter, blah, 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 whatever. Fine, okay? But that game won't even come out to next year. That game's not even in this year. It's coming out next year. Fine, whatever. I'm just so upset because I understand that it's their company. They do what the fuck they want. They show what they want. But you also would think that they would try to do what they can to please the fans and make the fans happy. Like Bayonetta 3, Breath of the Wild 2, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl Remake. I think the reason why we haven't gotten any news for Breath of the Wild 2 is because they keep making all these other bullshit Zelda games. Like, who the fuck wants to play Hyrule Warriors? Who the fuck actually bought Link's Awakening? I even heard, like, I did so much research on that game to see if it was worth buying, and I think they said it was still pretty small and short of a game. I could be wrong because I didn't play the fucking thing, but these people have been waiting for Breath of the Wild 2. They showed it to us in a teaser trailer so many years ago, like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, however long ago it was, and we have no information on it. We have no information on the Metroid Prime series, no information on Metroid Prime 4 or the Trilogy Remaster, and Bayonetta 3 was supposed to come out last year in December, and it didn't come out, and they said, forget about it, we have no news for it. So what are you guys doing behind the scenes? Are you really working on these games? Or are you sitting on your asses all day fucking jerking off in a circle doing nothing? The only thing that actually looked kind of nice that I might end up picking up is they're releasing Zelda-themed Joy-Cons, and they look cool. I do remember wanting the Zelda Hylian Shield 2DS XL that came out a few years ago, but I couldn't get one because I already had the Pokeball one, and I didn't have the money for it. But it does look kind of nice. Granted, I don't need any more Joy-Cons. I already have 4 Joy-Cons. I technically only need 2 Joy-Cons, but I got 4. So I don't really need it, but it does look nice, so maybe I'll buy it as a collector thing. Who the fuck knows? And we're gonna get maybe another Direct in a few months for the second half of 2021, and that may have more information on the Pokemon game, or we probably won't hear anything about Breath of the Wild till next year anyway. But you guys are just you're not pulling your weight. You're not, and it's unfortunate because there was a lot more in this Direct, a lot more, but it was all complete garbage and shit. Like, I can't even remember half of it because of how bad it was. And, the only thing we got for Pokemon fans is Pokemon Snap coming out within a month or so, a couple months. But who's really interested in Pokemon Snap since all you're going to do is pay $60 for a photo mode? It's basically a photo mode you're paying $60 for, when they should have more elements into the game, Let me not be on, a moving train or rail or whatever the fuck you call it, like a rail shooter, taking pictures. Let me actually explore an open world taking photos, and I'll be fine with that. Even if it's like, you don't battle, you just take photos, but you have this whole open environment to explore and side missions to complete. That'd be even better. That'd be worth the $60. But Pokemon Snap coming out, no, sorry. So I hope you enjoyed this angry rant. Like I said, I said before, usually my rants are to express how the internet is feeling, but sometimes it is a personal rant and how I feel. This was one of those personal rants. So let me know what you thought. Let me know if you're gonna buy any of the garbage shit that we saw today. I sure as hell am not. And like I said, I don't have to buy it. I'm probably not gonna buy any of them. Nothing really caught my eye. So yeah, that's that. So I'm at the Olan Tech. Peace.